Fuck me. A Tesla just drove by me and it had a giant, either a pet container, you know, one of those pet cages in the back seat, or it had a big cooler in the back seat. One of the two. I don't know what it was. But this is a very remote area, sort of. You rarely see... You see them. I was here with my Tesla. But you rarely see Teslas here because people are afraid to, you know, where am I going to get a charge? Anyways, I did go down to Home Depot. I did buy the part that I need to make my generator work. All it does is it bridges the neutral pole to the ground, and it tricks the brain of the Tesla into thinking that there's an adequate ground. So that's all you need to do. It's harmless to do it. It's not going to cause any damage or anything like that. So anyways, we got the part. We're going to put it on. I didn't have time to fuck with that before I left for this trip. This trip was kind of last minute. I rented a car, only one car, but I rented it and I was able to get here. You know what I'm saying? So now all of my cars are parked in the driveway except my Tesla. It's in the garage. But I wouldn't rent that car. That car should be out too, but in the future, maybe I will put it out. But I got it priced so high that you rarely rent it. But if I had a dude that fucking rented it with all the fucking official particulars, the bike rack, the bikes, the cooler, the fucking generator, oh man, I'd make a fortune. But anyways, we just had the car come back at 6 o'clock. It's 8:30 Utah time right now. And it came back, it's 7:30 Nevada time. It came back at 6 p.m. And my roommate, she was kind enough to take photos of it for me. And she takes photos of the odometer. These guys had put on 900 miles, so not a problem. As long as you get paid for it. And it's an extra, they were allowed 600. They put on about 900, so it's an extra $71. Those kind of things, you got to get it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you make money in this business. They also bought a prepaid fuel card for $59. It's probably going to cost me about $25 to fill it. So that's a good too. And I'll put in some of my older gas. When I say older, I mean it's gas that I bought a month ago. And then I like to keep fresh gas, as fresh as possible, inside of my gas cans. So I try to rotate my gas so that I got fresh gas all the time. As you can see, you know what I'm saying? I was at the campsite. I only had one little tiny bar, so it wasn't downloading photos back there. Or maybe I did something wrong or something. But either way, we drove here. We got 5 bars. It downloaded her photos. And I submitted the request for the money. So everything's done. I've got 3 cars parked in my driveway. I can rent them from right here. All 3 cars are ready to rent. I've got the photographs that I need to, I pre-photographed the cars before I left. So the cars are ready to go. I can submit photos. You have to submit photos before the car leaves in order to be covered by the insurance. So if the car comes back with a crash, you get it fixed. I had a car come back with $6,500 in damage. It cost me $250, but the car is back and it looks brand new. So I was very pleased with that. I mean, it's, to be honest with you, Gerber body collision did the work. their work is not that good. You know what I'm saying? I've seen ripples, but it's okay. You know, if I was painting a new Corvette or a fucking brand new Tesla Model S Plaid, which I might get, but I doubt it. I will, more than likely, I will get the Cybertruck. That'll be my next truck, triple motor. I do have a deposit down on one, and they're supposed to actually start production this fall. So they say. Anyways, everything worked out good. I just had to drive 7 miles to get 5 bars. Maybe I could have stopped about a mile from here and I could have got bars. Now, I've got an option here to go back. But remember, we had some serious rain. So I can go back this other way and it's a blast, but we are definitely running out of sunlight. And the more I talk here, the more sunlight we lose. But I got 2 jackets on, so the cold is not going to affect me. It's cool. I installed Ring cameras in the front of my garage. So I've been meaning to do it. These cameras have been inside of my Amazon basket for months, per se. You know what I'm saying? I had an ex-girlfriend stripper that we broke up, and I was going to get them then because, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to have any damage to my cars. She threatened to key my cars and everything. And blah, blah, blah. It's just good to have security around the house. So it tells me anytime a person comes in front of my house, but sometimes a car goes by and it tells me a person. Sometimes a pigeon walks by my car, a pigeon bird, and it warns me, oh, there's a person in my front yard. It's okay. We'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Just having the cameras there is usually enough to deter any problem. Now, if we go this way over here, we've got enough daylight. Just barely. I think it's the way to go. But it could be some very slippery shit over there too. And you don't want to get into that slippery shit. Looks like my back tire is getting down there too. When this center knob gets to be about 1/8 of an inch, it's about a quarter, a little under a quarter now. When it gets down there, man, you got to have it replaced. You know what I'm saying? See this front tire, the front tires wear very little. So you got almost 3/8 of an inch there, but the back tires do wear. Anyways, excuse me. We have a decision to make, gentlemen. Which way are we going back? Are we going to put our balls out on the table and take this way? It's a nice fucking ride though, man. Let me tell you. And it's a perfect time of the evening, but we got to get going.